Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here and I hope you're gonna enjoy your time. Before we hop into the video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like. Thank you. So first of all, let me say I'm sorry. I know my uploading schedule has been a bit sporadic lately. Is that a word? I think so. Today is update time for the Partners in Cream project pen, which was started by Steph and her friend Dallin, and there's a lot of people participating at this time. This is the second round. Am I going mad? No, I think this is the second round, and there's a Google document down in the description box that basically has everyone in there who participates. There are some people on Instagram and there are some people on YouTube. I will also link Steph and Dallin below and also the playlist, so if you want to keep watching more videos like this on YouTube, then you have the choice to do so as well. And basically, if this is the first video that you somehow stumble upon, this is a project pen where we work on 5 to 10 cream products. And this is a great way to use those products that sometimes you might neglect, because cream products go bad a lot quicker than anything else. And I know myself that as much as I love cream products, and I feel like lately a lot of people are in a cream product craze, I think it's because they look really natural. And with the pandemic, everyone goes for natural, but you know, I feel like while I love cream products, sometimes I forget about them and they go bad so quickly, so this is the perfect way to get some use out of them. And without further ado, we're gonna just hop into the update, because that's what you're here for. Also, I am one update behind everyone because I started a little bit late, but yeah, let's go. So the first product is something that I've been working on for ages, and I hope you're gonna be able to see some difference, but I feel like the more I use this, the harder it is to see a difference for some reason. And it's the Tom Ford Cream Blush in the shade Pink Sand. Now, if you've been in my channel, this product has been heavily featured, and that's where we are at the moment. So you can see there is not a lot left at all, but there's definitely plenty there, and I'm sure this will take me the rest of the year to use up. It's a beautiful product. I have it on my cheeks today as well, mixed with several other products, because I like to mix my products lately. I don't know. I made progress on this product so quickly in the beginning, and now I feel like even though I used it a lot, you can barely see it. I think you will be able to see a difference compared to last month, but again, it's a slow going progress at this point, and I'm pretty sure it will take me for the rest of 2021 to finish this. But once I do, oh my god, will that be an accomplishment. I don't think I ever finished a blush, cream or powder, so I'm going for it. It's just gonna take me a while. Another product that I've been working on for a while now is this paint pot by MAC. It's in the shade Perky, and I used up one of these before in the shade, oh my god, Painterly. That's the one. So I know it takes ages, and while you can definitely see progress compared to last time, I decided to get rid of this, and purely because I mentioned it last time that it doesn't work that great as a primer anymore, and I experimented a little bit at work, and I tried different products that are specifically eyeshadow primers. I tried, again, my Urban Decay Primer Potion and my NYX HD Eye Primer, I think it's just called, and those hold on to my eyeshadow so well. Obviously they are primers, so that is their main function, but those hold on to my eye from 8 in the morning till 8 in the evening, and no creases, nothing inside. Whereas with this one, within hours my eye creases, and the shadow fades and whatnot, and I dropped it again. I just decided, you know what, it is not worth it, it's old, and I was just thinking, why am I trying to waste my time with this, trying to make it work and just suffer when it's just not doing its job anymore. It doesn't give off too much color, so I'm just like, you know what, I know the whole point of this project is to use up products, but it's just at this point not worth my time. And what's the point of putting effort into my nice eyeshadow look if within like 3 hours it's completely creased and gone? So instead of this, I'm gonna roll something in later on, but we're gonna say goodbye to that. As much as it pains me, I hate throwing away products that I haven't used, but you know, sometimes you just have to admit defeat, because again, it's not doing its job anymore. It doesn't give off a ton of color, and I just realized that I don't like using it. Another product we are saying goodbye to is my Becca concealer. This is the Aqualuminous concealer in the shade, oh, the sticker is gone, but it's the shade Light. As I mentioned before, I have 2 other shades of this. This was the darkest one, and last time I mentioned that there's only the tiniest bit of concealer left on the bottom that is sort of stuck there, and I realized, oh, I have a spatula that fits in there, I can just take it out. And today before filming, I thought I can use this as a foundation, and when I went in with my spatula to dig out the last bit on the bottom, ugh, it was goopy and it just dried up, and I'm just like, you know what, no, we're done. So that bit could not be used up, and I know it looks like I could scrape off more from the sides, but honestly, this, like, there's nothing coming out of the wand anymore, not a sufficient amount to use it under the eyes or as a foundation at all. And I love this, and I tried to get it again, but the lightest shade is already gone from all websites. I looked on Boots, John Lewis, Harrods. No one has the lightest shade anymore, so I'm just gonna use up the other 2, I guess, that I have, and then try to find something that's really, really similar to this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have loads and loads of concealers, so it's not like I have to run out and, you know, buy one immediately. But this was on the lighter coverage spectrum, and I feel like I don't have many of those left. So I would love to find something that's fairly light coverage, a bit more luminous, and I'm sad. I really love this. Clearly I have 3 different shades of it, and it will forever be in my heart, but now we're saying goodbye to this shade, and that means that we're going to roll in 2 products, so that's really exciting. But before that, let's just talk about the rest of the products that I have in this project. So the next product is from Becca again, and this is the Champagne Pop Liquid Highlighter. And last month I could not draw a mark, but this time, here we go. So see, I made a little bit of a dent. Now, I feel like I didn't use this product as much as in the months before, but last year I had this in the Partners in Cream project as well, and it was all the way up to the top. So, you know, working now this for 2 years and going all the way down there and it being almost finished, I think is quite incredible. Now, sometimes I forgot to use it this past month. I'm not even gonna lie about it. What's the point? But I still really, really love this product, and I feel like, you know, I'm a little bit of me is holding on to it because I'm so sad that Becca is going. I cannot help it. But I have quite a few other Becca highlighters that I can still love, and you know, I don't want this to go bad and just get, you know, thrown away, especially when you're so close to finishing it. So I'm gonna power through it, but I think this is definitely something that I can easily finish off by the end of this year. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish it. Now, not gonna lie, the last 2 products I did not make a lot of progress on. One of them is this little NARS lip gloss in the shade Gold Digger, and again, every time I try to show it to you, you cannot really see through it, and I sort of forget to use it because every day when I get ready for work, you know, I know that I'm going to put a mask on to get to work on the train, and then I'm going to wear a mask at work, so a gloss is not really something that I often go to unless I'm filming, but because my schedule has been so hectic, I haven't really been filming lately either. So this, what's wrong with me? This has been on the back burner really, and again, it's so tiny, there's barely any left, and if I'm honest though, it's quite hard to reach the product that's on the bottom, so I might try to get my spatula and get it more on the side of the tube and see if that helps. If it's goopy like it was with the concealer, obviously we're gonna say goodbye to it, but we'll see. This was just like a deluxe size sample and it looks fairly clear on the lips, so you know, it's nothing special, but I have so many lip glosses and I just thought if I put at least a deluxe size in a project, then I can, you know, use them. But I feel like gloss is not really for 2020 or 2021. Like, it's not the product to wear with a mask. And the last product that I'm ashamed to say I just sort of purely forgot, I used it a few times but not a lot, is the Essie Cuticle Oil. I think it's like an apricot cuticle oil. And the thing is, it looks like I used it a little bit, but if I hold it up to you, like I haven't really used it enough to draw a new mark. Like the line of the product is just under the line that where I marked it, but you know, it's not under it enough to draw another mark. Like they would just literally touch each other. So I think I shot myself in the foot with this because it's gonna take me so freaking long that I don't even think I can finish this by the end of this year. I put it in a few times, but again, I sort of forgot. So I feel like I need to move it in a different location so I can remember to use this every single day. But it's a lovely product. I mean, it's a cuticle oil, and you know, because of the heavy use of alcohol now with me traveling and going to work and all that, I do use alcohol a lot. So I usually go quite heavy with the hand cream because otherwise my hands are just so dry. So in theory, I should be able to make loads of use out of that product, but in reality, I usually forget. But now, drum roll, it comes the exciting point where I can roll in two products. So instead of the Becca concealer, I'm gonna roll in another concealer because, as I mentioned, I have a lot. And I'm gonna use the Catrice One Drop Coverage Weightless Concealer instead as a project pan item, and this is what I'm wearing under my eyes today as well. And in the bottle it looks fairly dark, but actually, you know, once you apply it, it works beautifully. I prefer to apply this with a beauty blender. I think it works wonderful that way, and I used it a few times as an eye primer in the past. You know, it works okay, not as well as an eye primer, but it works okay. And I'm about halfway done with this. So that is where I am right there. It's quite hard to see through the bottle, but I've let it settle, and that's where it sort of settles, so you can roughly see. So I'm roughly halfway through the bottle, so I think it's going to take me quite a while to get, you know, to get this finished. Altogether there's 7 ml in this bottle, but you don't need a lot. Like, it's, as the name suggests, it's a one drop coverage, so while it's a really liquidy formula, it actually gives you really good coverage, so I really enjoy using this, but I feel like it will take me quite a while. The applicator with this is like a little dropper, so I just usually drop it on the back of my hand or like on a metallic palette, and then you can use it that way. I did use it as a foundation in the past as well, but honestly I don't like it that much that way. I love the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. Is that the foundation? Yes. That sort of looks exactly like this, just in a bigger bottle. So, you know, I would much rather use that. So I don't really like this all over my face, whereas with the Becca one, I could easily do that. I'm sorry that you can hear the cat. But yeah, that's what I'm going to roll in instead of my Becca concealer. And then the last product I'm going to roll in instead of the MAC Paint Pot is a completely different kind of product. But it's the Fenty, what are these called? Matchstick. The Fenty Matchstick in the shade Cinnamon with an S, not with a C. And this is just like a small size product that came in a kit back in the day. And I actually love this product. So I think this is supposed to be like a highlightery type of thing, but obviously on me this is almost like a glowy bronzer, and that's the way I like to use it. So I usually use this in a light layer on my cheeks, and then if I feel like I need a bit more, then I use a powder bronzer on top of it. But you can see it just gives a beautiful luminous glow to my skin while adding a really nice bronzy little sheen. and I usually like to just take a brush, swirl it on top of it, and then pat it on my cheeks, and I feel like that's the easiest way, because otherwise it's, even though it's a cream product, it's a bit of a drier formula, I feel like. So every time I stripe it on my cheek and then try to blend it, I feel like it can move the foundation under it. So I just like to take the brush on this and then apply it on my cheeks, and that is my preferred method. Now I decided to start tracking it on the back of the product, so you know, on the back of the product, on the lid of the product. So that's where we are right now, and I have no, you know, doubts about me being able to finish this product. I just wonder how deep the product down here goes, because usually, if you don't know, with me and my cream products, like once it gets to that level where it's like the same red top of the product is, I like to take my spatula and scrape out every last drop. Like if you've seen my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, you know, my Clinique Chubby Stick, like all of those kind of products, if I really like a product, I'm gonna dig in there. So I'm interested to see how far down it goes, but I love this product, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make good progress on it. And that's it for today. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. But I think without wasting your time, I'm going to say goodbye now, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!